Ladies and gentlemen, joined now Paul Davis. How you doing, Gaffer?
Yeah, I'm all right, Stu. How are you?
Yeah, you've managed to comb your hair since it got blown all over the place on Saturday then?
Yeah, something like that. I think the coat was waving, everything was waving. Kitman's lost 2 pairs of shorts, so they probably blew off as well. So.
He lost them weeks ago.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's not the only thing he's lost. That's for sure. That's not for sure. Yeah, windy one, wasn't it?
Bit windy, yeah. I know my hand was virtually welded to the microphone, I think, come the end of it. But we've got the result. We're in the next round. Anstey Nomads. That's a good one, isn't it?
It depends which way you look at it as a good one. The way you dress a trophy up is you can only play teams 2 leagues above you. You can only play teams 1 league below you, so everyone's going to be good. I spoke to somebody today about Anstey, and they said they're a proper. The summary was they're a proper non-league team, which means that'll be a real tough test.
Need a few bandages then.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. But complimented the pitch and said it was like a billiard table and stuff like that. But we've got 3.
Is that because they don't put the ball on it?
Yeah, we've got 4 really important league games before then, so. That'll be next week's conversation, I suppose, Stu.
Oh, of course it will, mate. Of course it will. But yeah, like you say, it's league action again, and bring on the Suds. Yeah,
apparently it was their last league game. It seems ages ago, like we played them. But I listened to their manager's interview after Tuesday night. They had a game Tuesday night, and he said that the familiarity between the 2 sides will help or hinder. And I sort of agree with him, really. We know what we're going to face with them. They know what they're going to face with us, and. I felt we probably edged it on the day in terms of chances and probably should have come away with the victory. So we sort of owe them one bit really, but it isn't going to be easy at all. They've got to do the journey. We're really looking forward to playing at home again. The pitch looks like it probably should have done in pre-season now, which is really, really good credit to the groundsmen. They've worked tirelessly on it. So the boys are looking forward to playing on it. 2 games in 4 days, I suppose.
Yeah, Worcester not too long after that. That's a real midweek one, Tuesday.
Yeah, okay. All right.
And, new faces. We had a few in last week. Seemed to be Dylan looked comfortable for a youngster coming in from Walsall, getting a bit of experience.
Yeah, he did well. He's trained well. He's quite a nice kid to be around. To be honest, he's sort of. Obviously in a full-time environment every day sometimes people can either flourish or go the other way with it, but he's enjoyed being here, and I was glad to get him on the pitch on Saturday. Looked busy, very, very technical, so hopefully we see more of him in the coming games.
And you throw Bo in there, didn't you? We're playing him at left back with the wind all going towards him all the time, so he had to do a bit of work, didn't it?
Yeah, I said to you after the game, didn't I, about it, the reason for that is when we had 10 men. Sort of if the ball went in their box from set pieces, Bo's excellent in the air, and there'd be an opportunity to sort of get on the end of it. Thankfully, we didn't need him to do that. We scored 2 good goals in the end.
Yeah, absolutely, and it was just great to get out of there into the next round, though, wasn't it? I mean, that was the job to go there and do. I mean, if it was a normal calm day on the pitch that was there, which looked absolutely brilliant. It could have been, we could have scored a few, I think, but,
No, yeah, I mean, speaking to a few of their players and their staff, I'm not sure they have many normal days there with how open it is, so, but it was extreme, wasn't it? But yeah, like you said, the job was done. We got through to the next round, and we look forward to that in next week.
And obviously we're back to league action. It's been such a long time since we played here in league matches, and very important now to carry on that momentum. We want 3 points, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We also need them from where we are, and we've got 3 games coming up this week that, when we'd have looked at the beginning of the season, they would probably be tough games. I suppose they're looking at us as the same, but we're waiting for our group to sort of kick into gear and have a bit of go. We're in a reasonable run of form in the league. So Sudbury is the first challenge on Saturday. To get 3 points. We haven't played here for ages. I think our last league game here was Barwell, and we scored 4 goals and were pretty good on the night. So the game before that was Spalding, where it was a different type of game, but really we're 30 seconds away from winning that one as well. So it would be really good to put in a performance for the supporters and get 3 points on Saturday.
And presumably you've got a bit of a headache to do picking the squad, have you? I mean, you've got 3 experienced players that are possibly knocking on the door that weren't in the squad last Saturday.
Yeah, possibly. Josh Hawker is now running, which is good news. We want to try and not rush him. Dan Van has come back quicker than everyone expected, which is brilliant. Laughs is obviously suspended for Saturday, so that's sort of a bit easier, but he will be back in the squad on Tuesday night. So, but that's what we need.
Yeah,
we need good competition for places. We haven't really got 4 or 5 that you'd go, wow, players. We've got 15, 16, 17, 18 players that are experienced at a level, good enough to play at the level and can challenge each other. So everyone can sit on a bench, everyone can play. We just need to get the balance right to make sure we can get a result.
And hopefully Harry Riley will pop up at the end and knock another one in the net.
Yeah, hopefully we won't have to wait till the end, Stu. Maybe Harry's been brilliant at shooting in training. I've been on him for a couple of weeks to shoot more, and I'm glad he got in the position and shot. So we've got a couple of things up our sleeve to make sure he can shoot more on Saturday. And like I said, hopefully we won't have to wait till the last minute.
Best of luck, Dave.